Alright, so now that side quests are mandatory once again, it's time to start taking them on. We'll focus on the ones with the Aether Currents first, so let's go ahead by starting over here and speaking with Sven to take on his level 70 side quest entitled Charmless Man. Sven has discovered something unusual in the delivery he brought from the mine. Have you seen a charm like this before? I found it amongst the stones brought from the mine. A lot of the workers wear these for good luck, and I expect whoever lost it is wondering where it went. It's the first time I've seen one made from a cat's eye, so the owner shouldn't be hard to track down. I'll go and look for them myself, but I've got too much to do here. Would you be able to go in my place? The graveyard keeper is quite knowledgeable about charms and whatnot, so it might be worth asking him. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, let's hustle on all over to where he is. Yeah, he's standing on over here. Hello there, sir. What's that you have there? We wanted to give this to you. Oh, yes, cat's eye charms like this were once used to ward off misfortune. The tradition began with the Church of the First Light, and the gem represents the patron deity. Even though no one follows that old religion anymore, some of its customs remain, especially among the miners. You don't see many this exquisite though. I seem to remember the fellow with an eye patch kept a similar charm around his neck. It might even be the exact same one. I never caught his name, but he's not hard to miss. The last I saw of him, he was leaving to mine Nuvi's livings with some of the others. Alright, let's go and find him then. Because yeah, you can pretty much get the feeling that this will be a chain-oriented quest. Yeah, given that I said before that this was basically the point in Corinne's journey where I maxed out in early access, we're just going to see how far this is going to take us. Yeah, we have to resort to using using the roulettes in order to get more experience points along the line, but we'll see how it all goes. Plus, any opportunity to move the line along as well for getting the quest to continue is going to definitely be beneficial to us. And of course, revealing more map helps too. Alright, so we're now running parallel along where they are. So yeah, let's go ahead and try and find their spot. Yeah, here they are. We have a one-eyed miner. Arrgh! Oh, I didn't notice you there. What do you want? We came to give you this. Where did you get this? Well, let's explain to you. God, how could I have been so careless? This is all my sister left behind before she... Look, I'd rather not talk about it, but I appreciate you bringing this back to me. It means a lot. So yeah, he hustles off and leaves 2 more side quests behind him, so must go ahead and take them, starting with Hilmar and his quest entitled I'll Be Back. Hilmar is offering good coin for a seemingly simple task. Are you busy? Didn't think so. I'm offering coin to anyone willing to fill up the lamps. Interested? There's 4 of them. Here's the oil. Come and see me when you're done. Yeah, we gotta go into the mine in order to do this. So in we go. So you can get an idea of where we are. Yeah, there are gnomes in this place and a few other things. Yeah, looks like we're gonna have to go in a loop in order to find what we need. Because yeah, they're not just gonna give it to us that easily. Should probably ride. Healing lamps over here. Because yeah, I did not have the opportunity to do this quest in early access. Like I said, this is basically as far as I got with Corinne. Alright, so throw some oil in the lantern. And continue. So right over here, Where thankfully the bats won't hurt us. Right, fill this one up. And there is another one over there, as I expected. Hello, mining lantern. And hello to all of the new viewers who are joining us this morning. Thanks so much for being part of the stream. Thanks so much for being here. Glad to have you with us on this last full day stream day for me for Shadowbringers. Before I have to go back and rejoin the working class. Yeah, womp womp. Oh, we gotta go back out and around. And it took a wrong turn, so we gotta go around and do it again. Yeah, this place is a bit of a maze. Okay, so we're taking a right. Someone's picking up a fight with someone. And then we're going over here. Uh-oh. Are we fighting to light it? We are. Come on over, ugly. But don't say I didn't warn ya. Yeah, you could have had a chance, but you threw it away. You decided to want to know what death feels like, and so I shall oblige you. Even though you are an inanimate object made of stone, but somehow sentient. And then your friend decided to come along, because he also wanted to know what death felt like. Yeah, take that. There we go. Alright. So let's go back outside. Now around the corner. And we'll be getting back out to Hilmar again. Yeah, it's quite a twisted little cave, this, but that's to be expected. Alright, Hilmar, here you go. Finally finished then. Gnomes didn't get in your way, did they? Nope. There seems to be more and more of them these days. Makes even filling the lamps a pain in the ass. Still, can't let them stop us from doing our jobs. Just another occupational hazard. And anyway, here's your pay. Good work, sinner. Thank you. And then, over here, we'll go ahead and speak with the fiery young lad to take on his quest entitled Norm or Heroes. I see what you did there. A fiery young lad is keen to slay some gnomes. So we can pretty much tell where this one's going. Have you seen a gnome before? Everybody hates them because they eat all gems and attack people. I want to go into the mine and fight them, but everyone says I'm too young. What do you think? Yeah, if those things crunch rocks, they'll make short work of you. Or maybe when you're about 10 years and 100 pounds bigger. Yeah, if those things crunch rocks, they'll make short work of you. I'm not scared of those stupid gnomes, but maybe you're right. Why don't you show me how it's done? If you can really beat that old and nasty one, I'll be impressed. I want to see how brave you are. Okay. Beat 2 gnomes and slay the elderly gnome when it appears. Alright. I believe we can do that. First up. Yeah, time to show the kid how it's done. Look out. And there we go. We still need to kill another. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Oh, the chain's already broken. Okay. Yeah, because I ended the chain. Nice, once and twice. There we go. And spin through. Yeah, time to step it up a bit. Because, yeah, we know what's coming after this guy. Where's the mama? Not the mama! And into the air, pow. Yeah, you just died. You just died, fool. And right between your legs for 23,000 points. Finish it off. There we go. Yeah, very clever there, Square Enix. On the title of this particular quest. Then again, the oil be back thing was also pretty clever. Hello there, yeah. Glad we're back. You did it! In front of your dad, too. It was all my idea, though. Thanks to me, the mine's safe. Hey, Dad. I'm sorry for the trouble he's put you through. All's well that ends well, I suppose. You've certainly done us miners a favor. And I'm sure he would have been there beside you if he were older. He just needs to wait till he's strong enough to back up that big mouth of his. I appreciate you taking the time to listen and clear out the mine, though. It's not much, but please accept this as a show of thanks. Don't mind if I do. Alright, so another quest has popped up, so might as well bounce back over here. Yeah, we've got quite a chain going. So let's speak with Heralder to take on his quest entitled The Piping of the Dead. Heralder has found a piece of lost property. Excuse me, mate. That bloke you were talking to dropped his pipe. It seems sort of old. Might be worth spending. Or worth something. I'd run over and give it back to him, but I've got a job to do. Maybe you could do it instead? Alright. So it seems like we're taking it back to Amber? Or to Twine? Yeah, we're taking it back to Twine. Yeah, so now the chain loops back into Twine. And so where's the person we need to speak to? The Chisel Miner, right here. Let me guess, my boy's up to his old tricks again. Actually, no. My pipe! I've been looking for this! I can't thank you enough for bringing it back to me. There's a bit of a story behind it, you see. If you have the time, please come and meet me in the graveyard. I'd like to tell you a tale if I may. Alright. I do get that from some people there, Finbar. And I do appreciate that. Thank you for the compliment. I'm glad you've decided to join me. You see, this pipe was once owned by a much-loved and respected member of our community who now rests beneath this very soil. He was a good friend to many of us, myself included, and came from a long line of Ronso going all the way back to the Great Nuvi. The mine was named after his ancestor. He always felt a sense of pride in his work, and led digs that went deeper and deeper into the rock. No matter what happened, he never gave up. After the Talos Masters left 15 years ago, we ran into all sorts of problems. We lost so many good workers to cave-ins, Sin Eater attacks, injury, and simply leaving for better prospects elsewhere. Even then, he kept digging. Though he is no longer with us, we try to follow the example he has set. I always carry this old pipe with me as a memento of the days we spent together. I'm grateful for you taking the time to listen. It's good to know that someone from outside of Twine has an interest in the work we do and the reasons why we keep going in spite of everything. Which reminds me, I need to see the others about getting rid of those wretched gnomes, but I hope I will have the chance to speak with you again one day. Fare thee well, Rome Mithril. Ugh. Let's go ahead and take our necklace. Man, how much of his stupid scaly fingerprints has he left on this game? Alright, we got a Triplite Choker of Slaying. And so it's determination and direct hit rate against more determination and direct hit rate. So, yeah, not much of a change here, so I think we're good to stay where we are. Alright then. So yeah, still got another side quest with an Aether Current attached to it, so let's go ahead and take that one on next. I think we have a decent amount of time in order to do this, so let's go ahead and do just that. So let's run down here outside of town, and we'll go ahead and speak with this quick-witted scavenger to take on his quest entitled Scavengers, Assemble! The quick-witted scavenger is concerned for his friend's safety.
Oh, my poor friends, left to be eaten by horrid beasts. I feel terrible about running away, but what choice did I have? No point in us all being killed now, is there? Finding someone to go in and retrieve the bodies, I mean. Rescue them would absolve me of the blame, yes? If you could go to the ruins of Kalk to look for 2 more scavengers, I would be very grateful.
Ruins of Kalk, huh? So how do we all of a sudden end up going to the ruins of Mount Gagazet to meet with Elder Kalk and the other Ronso in order to convince them to allow Yuna and her party of protectors and guardians to let them pass to continue on her pilgrimage over to Xanarkand? Yeah. You are made of steel. Tempered steel that even the mightiest Ronso will not break. Now go. The sacred heights of Mount Gagazet welcome you.
We thank you.
Or something to that effect. Yeah, so here's Elder Kalk's hideout. Yeah, much different from the cold environments of Mount Gagazet, that's for sure. And we're going to be fighting more than just the coyotes. And it's not just them we're going to be worrying about. Well, so at least get the coyotes dead first. Yeah, and in case you're wondering why they call those things evil weapons, they actually have a sword hovering over them. So that's kind of where they got the name from. Okay, so the coyotes are dead, but now let's get the evil weapon. Gotta back awake. And go. And then here's Cold and Astron. Yeah, there's Ride and Thrust. Yeah, there's the new version of True Thrust we were waiting for, and there it is. Hey, Scavenger. Yeah, it's not often that it appears, but when it does help.
I am alive! Can it be true?
It is true.
But it is too early to celebrate. The youngest of our group is still missing. Please, you must find him. I will wait for you outside the ruins in case you need help carrying whatever is left of the poor boy.
Well, let's hope for our sake he's not actually dead. And so away we go. Yeah, trying to stay away from all those things and that thing too. And that thing too. And there's more coyotes for us to fight. Okay, go. Take this. And go. There we go. Wow, it was actually twitching as it died. That's creepy.
Whew, does that count as a near-death experience? I cannot wait to tell my friends. But first we should make a hasty retreat, yes?
I would agree with that. Wait a minute, are we going... Oh no, we're going further south. Yeah, we're not simply going back to Twine. This is going to be another chain quest. Yeah, here are the scavengers.
I cannot thank you enough for saving us, but how did you know we were here?
Yeah, good thing that evil weapon didn't notice me.
Running away turned out to be the best choice. Not only did he escape, but he sent for help too. If he had tried to rescue us himself, we would probably all be dead by now. Better to run and scavenge another day, yes? I must remember to thank him.
That's a good idea. But we're not done with the two of you. It's time for us to take on the next quest entitled Town Hall. The seasoned scavenger is reluctant to leave empty-handed.
While we took an enormous risk in coming here, the treasures we found made it worthwhile, but we were forced to throw them away when those creatures came after us. Very valuable they are. The ransom miners who used to live here in Calc had some excellent shinies. After the Mistel arrived with their Talos, everything changed, and most of the laborers relocated to Twine. The place was abandoned and they only took what they needed, leaving everything else behind. Maybe these shinies were not so important to the Ranzo, but to us scavengers, this is a treasure trove! If we were returned empty-handed, the whole expedition would have been a waste of time. Will you help me reclaim our bounty? The most precious were the bag of ancient coins, the pretty tableware, and the damaged chests. Once we have those, we can go home!
Alright then. It looks like we'll have to get back up to the top side of the town in order to start checking it out and foraging for things. Ah! Couldn't quite get up. Yeah, I'm just gonna get chased relentlessly. And there's another. At least we know where one of these things is. Yeah, and what are you shooting at? Or who are you shooting at? It doesn't matter. We are under attack by a triple of evil beings. Yeah, may I attack? Thanks. Because, yeah, I'm already at a huge disadvantage. Yeah, I'm already at a huge disadvantage because I was not allowed to attack initially. Got one. Whoops, staying clear. Let's take this. Keep on going. Right, one more to go. Eventually. Yeah, stupid rock. Like, let me kill the things that I need to kill first so that I can actually pick you up and take you back to where you need to go. Shouldn't that take greater priority? Alright, there's one. We got the chests. Now we'll come over here. Pick this up. And then over here. And stay clear of the danger as much as possible. I can see where the relic is. Maybe. Yeah, now we want to target the enemies instead of trying to target the one thing that's directly in front of us. This targeting system just can't make up its mind. This targeting system just cannot make up its mind. Yeah, it wants me to, when I'm being attacked, it wants to prioritize inanimate objects over the enemies, and when I want to target inanimate objects, it makes me target the enemies other than the inanimate objects. Yeah, it's like, game, make up your mind.
It looks like you're fond of them. May I take a closer look?
You can indeed. Coins, crockery, and the chests. Here you go.
These coins might not be worth much after all, but this crockery should fetch a small fortune. In the picture you can see the likeness of the great Kelk, the elder who they named the town after. Collectors will pay a lot for this. But the works of art inside this chest are the real prize. The historians will go giddy when we show them these. I cannot help but feel a little sad. These scenes of bustling streets and children playing are a far cry from these crumbling ruins. It's hard to believe that this was once their home. This is one of the reasons why we scavengers take pride in our work. Through these artifacts we are able to mold the past so that it is not forgotten. Thank you kindly.
But we're not done with them just yet. We still gotta take on another quest, and it's the final one with this pair entitled Worm in the Ointment. The seasoned scavenger has one last favor to ask.
There is one last thing I would ask of you, if I may be so bold. We are now ready to return to Twine, but I am afraid that I picked up a rather nasty injury while fending off those beasts. It is not serious and should heal in time, but it will take a while for me to complete the return journey. I'll be grateful if you go ahead and let our friend know that we are on our way back. We will see you in Twine.
Okay. So then let's go ahead and do the stats. Yeah, time to return. So back outside of town to find the scavenger. And they should be happy when they hear about what we've been able to obtain for him.
So did you find my fellow scavengers?
We did. And not only that,
I am so relieved. My reputation is safe, and also my friends are not dead. But one of them is injured, you say? I should make sure he at least reaches Twine before he keels over. Unfortunately, we Mord do not heal in the same way as humans or Ronso, so the treatments will not work on us. He will need freshly prepared ointment to seal the wound, made according to our traditional recipe. While I can get most of the ingredients here in Twine, I still need 2 plump, juicy rock wigglers. If you could go and catch them for me, I will take care of the rest. They like to hide in the crags, so try hooking them out with this knife. Time is of the essence, so please do not dilly or dally.
alright. So yeah, we gotta use a blunt knife to dig up the requisite spots to catch these things. But as you may have expected and suspected, we will likely have to be fighting stuff in order to get to some of these things. Yep, here you come. Yeah, you saw me from the start and you were just waiting for me to go over to the prize that I wanted to seek, only then to launch your attack. That's so you. That is so you. Alright, almost there. And boom, you're dead. Yeah. So now we can let the vultures eat away at this vulture. Circle of life, right? I gotta look around for the other place where we can dig for the worms. So hopefully we'll find it around here somewhere. Yep, here it is. And thankfully this time we will not be attacked. Hey there, Mirror. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you with us. Alright, so yeah, since it's not too far to just go back over to Twine, we'll just go and drive there. And thank you to whoever killed off the debutage. Hey, scavenger.
You have the rock wigglers?
Indeed we do. Indeed we do. Yeah, here we go.
Excellent. Once I've squeezed out the blood and mixed it with the other ingredients, the ointment will be ready. But before we leave, my friends wish to offer their thanks. You were under no obligation to help us, but you did so without a thought for your own safety. We will never forget you. And the rest of Twine is sure to be impressed by our adventures. I am glad to be alive to tell the tale. Your deeds will live on in the stories we share with our children and our children's children. Fare thee well.
Again. Yeah, they really have a thing with that quote, don't they? And so, we have our choice of food. We have sausage links, which is meant for tanks. Roast ovum, which is also a tank food. Yeah, 2 tank foods here. We also have mushroom skewer and baked mega piranha, both for mages. We'll go ahead and take the roast ovum.